for a second. For the life of me at this moment in time as a content creator, I have never seen such stupidity. I've never seen so many people be so dense on a story. For the life of me, and I'm talking about grown adults. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that I can sit here, spend time, I can scour the internet, the same exact internet that you have on your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever the you use, and you're telling me you're me, and you're like, hey, I don't know where you got this information from. You're just making up random. You're just being racist and yada yada. Are you serious? You guys are grown adults. You guys are grown adults, and people wonder why it is that I stop doing videos where I try to go as informative or as in depth as possible. We're trying to get all the information possible, because I've learned that over time it technically doesn't actually matter, because just looking at the comments that are directly right here, and I had to frame it this way so that everybody can see what the I'm talking about. This is baffling to me. And you guys are the same group, the same lot that are raising kids, but you don't have the wherewithal, the willpower to literally just Google search just a few seconds, not even trying to look on Twitter to just, I'm sorry, on X, to just try to find out some information. You have to be me at this moment in time where I have to make a whole separate video and put the information up here so idiots can literally see, hey, the media did up. Maybe you shouldn't fully believe the media every time they tell you something. But yet this is where we are. You have to feed people information, because if it's not fed to them, then it's not believable. Because if mainstream basically tells them, then it has to be fact. But if mainstream up, then they didn't up because you have no proof. But even when mainstream comes out and says that, yeah, we up, it was our bad, we put up the wrong picture, people are like, what are you talking about? You're just race baiting. Where? Are you what? Where are we at right now? What universe? What plane of existence? What planet are we on at this moment in time where people just can't research? Like, it's hilarious to me that people expect me to do all the researching in the world, but yet grown adults who more than likely have more life experience, more job experience, more education experience, and so on and so on and so on, can't seem to take 5 to 10 to 15 seconds out of their day to actually look up some information just to verify something. But yet you can sit your dumbasses on TikTok for about 4+ hours, 8 hours, or half of the day, just dumbing your brain down on TikTok, just doing nothing. But yet you want to try to critique and you want to get on content creators and say that they're not doing their job and that they're just full of but look at you here. Are you me right now? This is what I have to sit up there and do? Man, this is why I understand why people just play video games. This is why I understand why a lot of people, instead of just dealing with this stuff, they just play video games. I get it. I get it, because you don't have to deal with this. It's so much simpler. It's so much simpler. You don't got to do no research. You don't got to really have any type of know-how or anything like that. All, like I said, a lot of this stuff right here is projection. And I understand it, because a lot of people lack knowledge. A lot of people lack integrity. A lot of people lack the ability to actually just be honest. And like I said before, a lot of people, and I know this through the background, a lot of people don't actually watch the videos that I post. I can post a video that maybe, let's say, like 15 minutes long. Most people watch about 3 minutes of it, maybe 3 minutes and 13. But that's even being nice on that. So that video could be chocked full of different types of information from different books or whatnot or whatever. People will never know because they're not actually going to look at the full video. the main thing that people tend to do, like some of the comments that you see here, they'll look at the title, they'll look at the picture, the thumbnail, and that's pretty much it. That's all the information that they need, and then they'll just off to the races. And I'm like, wow, holy. But I'm supposed to have the utmost integrity and do the utmost research possible, even though that I know that people are not even going to fully watch the video. Craziness. And I'm the one getting critiqued. Man, you can't make this up. You just can't. You just can't. This is something. This is 100% something. And let me just highlight one of the greatest of idiots that is up here. Not the one that you see up here several times, just one at the bottom, right? Roasters, right? He said, "You are a fool. If anything, it's the opposite. No one has blamed that boy or made excuses. They gave reasons that may lead him to feel a certain way, but the shooting is on him. The excuses are more on the other side. You also lie in saying that this happens all the time. Way more mass shootings by black males, but they aren't reported. There are so many built-in excuses for it too. You are a prime example. Just mentioning a black kid picking on him isn't blaming. Y'all are the most fragile people in America, worse than females. Any criticism is called racism. Foolish." Where did I say that a black kid picked on him? I'm just trying to figure out, like, this is how I know that you have a lot of people that are stuck in the mode of like, I'm not racist, but I'm really racist, but I'm going to act like I'm in the middle, but I'm really not in the middle because I already picked a side, even though I'm going to try to portray as if I didn't pick a side. This is what a true American really sounds like, right? You can't really get the face, but you can identify, you already know what it is as soon as they write. Nowhere in the video did I say that a black kid picked on. The grandfather clearly stated that the cult, the shooter, was bullied in school. I pointed out that the young black kid who was actually a victim, the media decided that they wanted to turn around and make him the perpetrator, because they full-heartedly rushed and hurried up and pushed out the story because they wanted to be the first ones. This is what a lot of news sources tend to do. They flub, right? They flub because they want to be first. They want to be the ones to get the views. They want to hurry up and get the advertiser money and all this other type of stuff because they know what comes with it if they are actually first. There's going to be a lot of people coming in, flooding in, trying to get as much information as possible, trying to see what the next news story, the next rewrite is going to be, the brand new information, the uncovering of the family, and so on and so on and so on. But obviously, as what I presented directly in front of you guys, they were incorrect. They were wrong. And the other way that you can find out what a true American is because every time they want to talk about, but oh, what about the shootings in Chicago? There was just July. It was just these shootings. Just on Halloween birthday, it was these shootings. Oh, but what about the summer? It was these shootings there. What about 2 years ago? There were like a billion people that just got annihilated in a shooting, right? They always tend to want to bring up things that happen in the black community, right? But we're talking about things that have to do with proximity. So let me just put it this way. If black people are with other black people, we are going to have a disagreement. So that can happen verbally, that can happen by way of a physical altercation, or that can happen by way of people having weapons, or all three at the same time, or you can pick and mix and match any which way you want to sit up there and do it. But again, it's within proximity, right? Just like all the other incidences that happen in every single community. But oddly enough, whenever, things take place in the media by another religious group or another group of people with another, different pigmentation, nobody wants to bring up crime within proximity. Nobody wants to bring up crime in general. They just let it be. Those individuals had a bout and that's what happened. Black people are the only ones in the United States where if one thing happened in Chicago, that means that all black people everywhere took part in it, has something to do with it. This is every black, community all across the United States. right? This is how they want to portray. This is what they want to do. But these are some of the same ones who try to play whichever side that they want to say. Like they might try to say that they're liberal and they're not racist because their friends are black and they got friends that are part of the LGBT and all this other type of stuff. Or if they're Republican, they'll be like, oh, but you know, I got mixed grandbabies. My wife is black. My son is black. He's half black. And my coworker Kevin, you know, he's black and I love him. He comes over to my house and we watch the game, you know, every single day. You know, he's not the same as the rest of them, right? It don't matter which side that you want to sit up there and play it. Every side has racism directly there. It doesn't matter if it's left or right. It just does not matter. People just want to play semantics and people want to act like one side is better than the other when really both sides are the same. And the funniest thing about this is the fact that whenever they happen to show up on this platform, they want to always head towards, oh yeah, it's this leftist society and the Democrats this and all this other type of stuff. And I have to just keep reiterating that I don't have a friend on either the left or the right. It's the simple fact that the government is cooking everybody in a giant pot in the United States. And you guys are still so stumped and stupid that you think that you picked the right side or that you're on the right side of history. Everybody's on the wrong side. I just want you to know, if you are an American citizen and you've been here and all this other, you're on the wrong side. It doesn't matter. The only people that are winning are the corporations, because America's a corporation, law enforcement, government, and those who own the banks. Those are the in the corporate entities. Those are the main groups that are winning. If you are not a part of any of the groups that I listed, you are on the losing side. I don't care if you are a Democrat. I don't care if you are a Republican. I don't care if you think that you are an individual. You are on the losing side. You are getting fried. Your family's getting cooked. But yet, you guys don't want to look at that, because everybody wants to be right and nobody wants to be wrong. So this is why America is as jacked as it is at this moment in time, because a lot of you guys are just plain stupid. That's the best way I can put it. A lot of you guys are so far up your own asses that you don't realize that you're fucking yourselves. So there you go. This is where we are. This is why we have the America that we have at this moment in time, because you have some people that think that they got so much, a little bit of something here, that they're better than everybody else, when really you're not at all.